Let us perform brake test on 3-phase induction motor. This test also can be called as load test. The main purpose of doing this experiment is to determine the efficiency of 3-phase induction motor by performing load test, and also to obtain the performance curves of the 3-phase induction motor. The apparatus required for the experiment: one quantity of voltmeter and the two MI type, and the range is 0 to 600 volts, and one quantity of ammeter and the MI type is, and the range is 0 to 10 amps, and one quantity of wattmeter which is of UPF, and another quantity of LPF, and the range is 10 amps by 600 volts, and one quantity of tachometer and connecting wires. These are the nameplate details of that induction motor. 5 HP and 400 volts are required. 6.8 current is required. Speed is 1450 RPM. Frequency 50 Hz. Power factor is lagging. Let us go to the panel now.
We are going to see the panel board of no load and blocked rotor test on 3-phase squirrel cage induction motor, and the same panel can be used for load test on 3-phase induction motor also. So let us go to the panel board now. Now here is a 3-phase input supply. So the output, the input to the panel board can be given from these 3 terminals. So from these 3 terminals, the connections are to be given to the starter. Here we are using star delta starter. Then the output of the star delta starter terminals are given here according to the machine connection, that is whether it is star or delta, the connections are to be made to these output terminals of the starter. Then from these output terminals of this starter, the connections are to be taken to the voltmeter and ammeter. Here are the meters which are useful for this panel, for this experiment. So the voltage is to be connected in parallel with this star delta starter, and to measure the current, and ammeter is to be taken in series with the starter. So from there we are taking the help of a 3-phase variac. So this is a 3-phase variac to vary the tappings, or to vary the voltage which is to be applied to the induction motor. So then we need the help of a wattmeter. We need the help of 2 wattmeters, as it is a 3-phase motor, to measure the total output power for this induction motor. These are the output terminals of the 3 phases, or 3 different phases of the induction motor used here. So according to our need, that is whether we need to do the experiment on a star connected induction motor or delta connected induction motor, the connections are to be made to these terminals. So if we need a star connected motor, so these 3 lines from the starter are to be given to 3 starting terminals, that is here it is named as U1, V1 and W1. So directly from the 3 terminals are taken from the starter and given to U1, V1 and W1, and remaining 3 are shorted, that is U2, V2 and W2 are to be shorted. So if you need to do the experiment on a delta connected one, so all the terminals are to be connected in series, and those terminals are to be taken to the star delta starter. Here given that it is a 5 HP machine with a rated speed of 1450 RPM and rated current is 6.8 amperes. It runs at 50 Hz and rated voltage is 400 volts. And you can observe that the 3 terminals of each phase, the 2 terminals of each phase, that is total 6 phases, are taken here, and these connections are directly given to the panel board, so that we can connect whether in star or delta as per our need.
This is the circuit diagram for conducting load test or brake test on 3-phase induction motor. Let us give the connections as per this circuit diagram.
Now let us see the connections. So the input to this panel board, that is given here, that is these 3 terminals. So these 3 terminals are to be connected to this 3-phase variac. So here it will be mentioned of these 6 terminals which are to be taken as input and which are to be taken as output. So if you observe here, it is given that see input at A1, A2, A3 and output at E1, E2, E3. Right, input at B1, B2, B3 and output at E1, E2, E3. So the input to this one, to this 3-phase variac is given to B1, B2 and B3, and output from this 3-phase variac is taken from E1, E2 and E3. So from these 3 terminals, So the connections are to be given to this star delta starter. So the output of this star delta starter are to be given to our meters, which are necessary for us to calculate the values. That is, the 3 terminals of the star delta starter are taken to one voltmeter. The voltmeter is connected in across these 2 terminals, and one ammeter is connected in series with this voltmeter, right. So from this ammeter, to measure the output power across each phase, so we need to connect 2 wattmeters, and the total power is to be calculated with the help of a 2 wattmeter method, right. So the connections to these wattmeters are to be given according to the circuit diagram. Now let us give the supply to the panel board. So for that, switch on the MCB, then put on the star delta starter. So increase the variac slowly, gradually. Right. Now let us take the no load values of this 3-phase induction motor. You can observe that the voltage is nearly 415 to 420 volts. Then the ammeter reading is slightly greater than 0, it is not completely 0. So as the rating of this ammeter is 10 amps, you can't observe that one. So if you clearly want to observe the ammeter readings, put a multimeter between these 2 terminals so that you can exactly take the current values. So coming to the wattmeter readings, you can observe that one wattmeter is reading completely 0, and the other wattmeter is showing us some value, right, that is nearly 0.01 watt. Then let us go to the speed of the motor. It is nearly 1486 RPM. So these are the no load values. So now let us gradually increase the load on the 3-phase induction motor. So increase the load such that the ammeter reads 4.5, its rated current is nearly 6.8 amperes. So we are not heavily loading the induction motor, just increase the loads in steps of 0.5. So if you use a multimeter here, it will be very clear to you. So on increasing the load, you can observe that the ammeter current is slowly rising. So you can see that initially it was completely 0, but now it is slightly showing some value. So and coming to the wattmeter readings, see the 2 wattmeters are giving some positive values now. In the same way, go on increasing the load on the induction motor. So now you can see that the ammeter reads nearly 2 amperes. So at this point of time, take the speed of the induction motor and the wattmeter readings. So gradually increase the load in steps of 0.5 until the ammeter reads 4.5 amperes, and at each instance take the value of speed, ammeter and both the wattmeters. So and plot the characteristics of induction motor for different parameters.
From the conductor experiment, we have to note down the readings of current to wattmeter readings and corresponding load values, and speed, torque, output power and power factor, and finally efficiency. So these are the required formulas to get that particulars in the tabular column. These are the modal graphs that we are going to draw. This is torque or speed versus output power. This was torque versus output power, and this is efficiency versus output power. Thus, the load test on 3-phase squirrel cage induction motor is conducted and the characteristics of torque, speed, efficiency versus output power were successfully drawn. Thank you.